Welcome to Miss Martin Muses and Teresa Travels Tuesdays. Yes, it is a Tuesday, so it's a day for traveling. And today we're going to travel in the best possible manner. We're going to travel in a very relaxed way, the only way, in my humble opinion, by stopping off in the airport lounges. If you have never been into an airport lounge, you're doing life wrong. Now, must give a caveat. It, to go into the lounge, you have to be a member, or you can get a first class if you have a first class ticket, and in some cases have their credit card. Then you can, and you have to pay a small fee. But it really makes all the difference in the world, especially if you have a long layover. Airport lounges are the way to go. So if you can find a way to get into an airport lounge, it is Genevieve Cano. Hello, great to see you as always. Hello, everyone. Always great to see her swan. And we're going to be talking about airport lounges, specifically one in Iceland and in Atlanta, because those are the places that to where I usually go. Um, I've n- I have been at the lounge in Dublin Airport and in France, but being the dork I was, I didn't take a bunch of pictures. I'm like, why didn't I take pictures? I'm insane. Um, So in any case, I'm going to take you on a little tour of some airport lounges. Let me get this going here. Share the screen. Do, 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 do. Oops, that's the wrong thing I want to share. That's for a video I'm making. I'm making a video based on the Wheel of Time, actually. I finished the first book, or I almost finished it, and I looked at the cast and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what happened?" Obviously, something awful happened for the Wheel of Time TV show. All right, now I have it here. Share. And let me get a slideshow. We're going to start off in Iceland at the Keflavik International Airport. Please forgive me, all in Scandinavia and especially in Iceland, for the way I just pronounced that. Genevieve says, New Zealand airport, I have heard, has a theme of the Lord of the Rings. Oh, you know what? It does, or it did at least. And my father, he had to travel to New Zealand for work back in the day, and he took a bunch of pictures for me. I need to find those, my goodness, because yeah, he knew that I would enjoy it. And he saw the airplane that had Gollum painted on the side of it. I think that's awesome. All right, so we're going over to Iceland and to the Keflavik Airport. That's where you go if you want to go anywhere. I think in Iceland they might have other landing strips, but I think this is the only commercial airport there, and it's right near to Reykjavik. So, if you are in the airport and you go to the second floor gate area, C21 to 36, right here. Iceland Air Saga Lounge. So that is where you will find it. And it's called the Saga Lounge because Saga is part of their business class. They technically don't have first class as we know it. It's business class, but it's basically first class. But it looks more like the first class you will get on a domestic American flight rather than the first class you will receive if you are on another international flight. So here it is. The good news is if you don't know where you are, they will tell you and help you. So the sea gates. Now this one is really, really nice. So when you compare it to what we're going to see in Atlanta, it's definitely going to be something different. But look at this. They have like a fire thing in the middle of it. They have a fire theme in the middle, and the lounger seats, really big seats. You can sit here and look at the fire, Or if you want a little bit more privacy, you can tuck yourself in these. And yes, here you will have plugins, and they will be the international kind that'll fit just like everything, and a place to plug in your cords for your phones. Genevieve says, I wonder if an airport has a theme of Star Wars. Well, if Disney Star Wars would get a clue, they probably should do that. They couldn't even do a hotel correctly, unfortunately. But that would be fun. This it probably would look something like this, Genevieve. Hello, everyone coming in. Hello, welcome to see you and everyone that will be watching on the replay. We are in Iceland in the Saga Lounge. I was there in the morning because usually when you leave from Europe to the United States, you leave in the morning and you leave in the evening for other flights from US to Europe. I think it has something to do with the wind or something. I don't know. You can get a better look at these lounge chairs. And the little tables for putting your drinks on, they look like little tree stumps. It's really cool. The aesthetics here are awesome. And you see there's some news on if you want to, and couches, and some blue chairs here, as you can see, a lot more space and a lot more different aesthetics. Look, there's a pile of stones in the middle of it. I just love it. I love Iceland so much. I want to go back. Another one of those stump things. And look, in between the chairs, a place to put your drinks and your food. Over here, you see they have some tables and some higher chairs that you can enjoy yourself. Potato Revan is here. Hello, all the way from the future. All the way from the future. The man himself. Don't touch the glass. Place his hand on flame glass. Yes, that's a hot excuse. I get first aid. Cried silently. Yes, don't touch the fire. Don't touch the fire. Can you roast some marshmallows? I would not. I would not recommend it one little bit. Do not. Rumors say, Potato Revan says, each one of those stones for every time an American asked if they are still Vikings. Oh gosh, yes. Oh dear. Poor American tourists. Now, this is where I hung out. Look at these. First of all, you get the privacy. You lay down back so you can actually take a nap if you want, and a place to put your drinks. And look, a big rock. These are out facing where the airplanes are. So that's where I waited for my flight. It was so awesome. Do I have a picture? Okay, oh, here's another view. Look at these lamps. You see, they are into aesthetics. We suck in America aesthetics. Check out this big rock, these bar stools, and I believe over there that's where the food is. They also have monitors in these lounges that say when your flight is coming. Uh-oh, Potato Ribbon says, I did touch the fire in Dublin Airport, and yes, fire is hot. Who knew? My girlfriend asked me if I actually owned a brain. Oh, dear. Yes, fire is hot. Unfortunately, I did not take a lot of pictures in the Dublin lounge. I'm an idiot. That's it. I need to go to Ireland just to get a picture in the Dublin lounge again. A great plus of the Saga Lounge is the children's play area. So take your kids over here and let them play. Kids need to play, let them be noisy, and the rest of us know to avoid. But not only is it a play area, look at these cool toys. Little wooden toys, little cars, and these cute little stools. I think one of them is supposed to be a tractor there. Potato Ribbon says, it's not that you suck. America is young. European aesthetics come from centuries of clans and kingdoms. You are correct. And thank you for being charitable. Yeah. Well, we're so utilitarian. It's ridiculous. Wait a second. Give me a second here. All right. Here's some rocking horses. I just realized something. And I don't know why. I'm a terrible person. There you go, Potato Revan. They're like horses, and so they can hold the reins like they're, horses. It looked fun. I mean, I'm like, "Dang." And as you can see, it's tucked away here in the corner, so it's not a problem. Did you wanna play on some of the toys? I actually kind of did. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I thought you were. So there you go. Yeah. That's why I was like, "What the hell?" Yes, thank you so much. And they also have high chairs. Look at those nice high chairs. You see? It's good stuff. 2 thumbs up. Another plus, they had a shower. I did take advantage of this because I had been in a B and B the night before, and nothing against B&Bs, but often you have to share and all that stuff. So I found to be very clean, and the water is so piping hot over there. Oh my gosh. It is so piping hot. And as you can see, it steamed up the whole area. See, look, it steamed up my mirror. And the products that you have are from the Blue Lagoon. So the hand soap and the lotion is Blue Lagoon. So you can get another last taste of it. I think I showed before in my first class video about first class where that they give you samples on the airplane as well from Blue Lagoon. Hello, Chris Santh. Yes, hello. Potato Burn says, honestly, I wouldn't touch the kids' toys in an airport. I love kids so much, but yeah, they are yucky. It smells like teenage angst. Oh dear. Like a secret island. Yeah, oh gosh. Too bad about the movie, but it really is a blue lagoon because it's blue, okay? It's blue from the silica. It's blue from the silica. My goodness gracious. So, ah, I decided to have some water and they had fruit water or something, which is really good for hydration because I was really dehydrated. This is the last day I was in Iceland, I spent the whole day at the Blue Lagoon. I was like, I'm gonna get every penny worth of it. And I totally forgot about the fact that the Blue Lagoon is like a jacuzzi, and you don't stay in a jacuzzi all day. It doesn't matter how much water you drink. So I was really, really badly dehydrated. So I'm like sitting there drinking water with this fruit infused, and I when I got to the American side, I was like getting watermelon juice, doing anything to try to get myself hydrated. It was awful. But yes, this water was great. Potato Raven, I have to travel economy next year. Our first class will cost me 5,000. Yeah, yeah, you gotta fork out the dough, unfortunately. It is worth it if you can. Now, Saga doesn't cost that much. My tickets cost 3,500. And when traveled that way to Dublin, it was I got it for 4,500, I believe. But also, if you go at certain times, you can get discounts. Um, Question, says Genevieve, where were you in the airplane? Did you get to see the new volcano when you were? Oh, no, no, I didn't see any of that. The airport's right on the edge of the island, and you just take off and go. No, I didn't see any of that. So I got to cram my 5'11" in the economy chair. I feel for you. I feel for you. I'm 5'5", so I'm fine, but I feel for men with legs or women with legs. Anyone with legs, I feel for. You will get super dehydrated in a sauna and jacuzzi. Oh, tell me about it. If I didn't have walking issues or asthma, I'd go into a sauna, but I will wheeze and pass out. Oh, that's not good. No, don't do that. Hello from work. Hello, Bone. We love our animals here at Miss Martin Muses. Kristen says, I still have never been on a plane outside of when I was 3 going on a family. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. And it's really the only way you can get around it. And of course, if you want to go to Europe, you could take a boat like from New York to Southampton, and it takes a week. Maybe one day I'll do that if I've got nothing better to do with my spare time. But yes, so that's the drink I had. Yeah, that's the story. That one time I was dehydrated at the Blue Lagoon. They limit you to 2 alcoholic drinks, but it doesn't matter. Dehydration. Now, they didn't have any baked goods or anything here. They just had snack food, which was a bit of a disappointment for me. Or at least they could have had, like, cheeses and smoked salmon, which is what I had at the Blue Lagoon Hotel, but no. So, you got some peanuts and a little cup to put them in. Peter Aaron says, "Planes are amazing, they take off nothing like it." Oh, yeah, it's insane. Hello, everyone coming in. Like, share, subscribe early and often, and look at these peanuts. So they were good, but nothing too fancy. And then they had, little muffins. I think those are, like, chocolate macaroons, some chocolate muffins, and I'm not sure what kind of muffins these were. I was so dehydrated, I didn't really feel like eating. And, of course, a coffee machine to make some coffee. I have a question. Miss Martin question, on all your travels, did the food ever screw with you? American food made me sick halfway through. The only time I had a bad experience with food in Europe was I just love smoked salmon so much, and when I went to Paris once, I went to a supermarket because I had a little hotel room with a fridge, and they had these little cubed smoked salmon things, and I had too many, let me put it to you that way. Remember to oh, thank you. Yay! Thank you very much, Potato Reverend, for that. And I'm not sure what those are. Are those little stirrers for the coffee and tea? Oh, yeah, because I think so, because here's the little pots. They have pots over there. Alright, so that's, the Saga Lounge. Nice little place to stop off at. And I had Saga class in the Saga Lounge. Now we're gonna go over to the Atlanta International Airport at Hartsfield-Jackson in Georgia. This is where I go all the time when I fly back and forth from where I fly back and forth from. We're going to be looking at two lounges here in the Minute Suites. Well, look who's here. It is Jock Nerdy. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. Yes, Jock Nerdy is going to be on Pub Crawl this Thursday. So please hit that bell. No, these are for the little muffins. You're not meant to touch them with your hands. Oh, thank you. The little muffins, yes. Oh dear. Well, I'm a barbaric American, remember? Okay. So we're gonna first look at my personal favorite one at the Atlanta airport. It is the Delta Sky Club at Terminal B, and it is by B18. Now, the reason why you'll be seeing the Delta Sky Club is because that's what I belong to. If I have more than an hour layover, I will usually go in here. And sometimes if you get delayed, oh, it makes all the difference in the world. Genevieve, of all the airport lines you went to, which did you like the best? It would probably be that's a tricky one. The Saga Lounge for the aesthetics, the French one, the one in Paris for the food, Irish one for the food too. Mhm. Do you have one in Logan Airport? No, I have not. Yeah, unfortunately, I only have pictures right now from the Atlanta one. Maybe I just need to start flying around some more. COVID really messed things up, and I lost some pictures and stuff, or I didn't take enough digital pictures. Here we go. Look at this. Now it's really big, but it's really nice. This is the one I'll be in the most, almost all the time I'm here. You can see this is in one area where there are four circular chairs facing each other with a table in between. See this lady here, she's working while also having some drinks. We'll get a closer look at some of the other ones. Of course, I love these red ones. My favorite, though, you'll see in a bit because I like privacy. Bigger chairs. Here's a little table. This is looking to the left. Yeah, they're very comfortable, and you can nap in them. It's nap worthy. Here, check this out. I love these red ones. Nice and wide, and you can lean back in them and a table for your drink. Yeah, these here, these are good for when you're alone. Again, a table here. They've got different paintings. Here's something closer up. Here's my personal favorite. Unfortunately, these get taken quick. So you got to be lucky, but I love these. Twofold. They're really big and they're really private. So you can get in there and just get into your cocoon and that place there for your drinks and even for your food and just sit there and pretend the world does not exist. Stay away from me, everyone. Stay away. And they've got those pillows. Those are awesome. They look very Star Trek-ish. Upside down couches. Question: in a lounge, would I get weird looks if I stole a stool and use it as a footrest? I honestly don't know. I've never tried it. Fancy. Yeah. And each one of these seats have something where you can plug in your phone and your electronics. I hope I got the right one. Oh, look, hydrate here before flying. With water. You could also get hot water here and some tea bags. Ah, this was before 2018 when I was there. They have wine, well drinks, and the cheap wine are free, quote unquote free, of course, because you do have to pay to get in, or you pay one way or another. But of course, it is expected that you will tip the bartender because that's just the nice thing to do. I believe, yeah, this is a white, it's not a sparkling. Oh, I hope I got a picture of these. If I didn't, this is more toward the business area. These chairs are up against little cubbies where it's really easy to put your laptop and everything. And there's even a printer where you can print off your work if you need to. One of my personal favorites is the cappuccino machine. As ever the captain would say from Star Trek, "Engage." Yes. So this is me getting some coffee. I like to get coffee with cream. You can push the button, it'll do that. Or you'll see in a second what I like to do with this machine. This machine is my best friend. This is completely free, as are the sodas and the water and the juices. I make myself a London fog. You can make frothy warm milk out of that machine. You can just get that. And then I took an Earl Grey tea bag and made my own personal London fog drink. I always love to do this. It is so good. And it's so amazing. Is this a sin or something, Potato Revan, for doing that to tea? How dare you? I'm in trouble. You hate coffee with a passion. Oh, well, too. But yeah, I know this is a British crime probably, but it might be an Irish crime as well. Yes. I love it. It's good. And they also have really frothy, creamy hot chocolate. But sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. Now you're going to see a series of meals. Obviously, these are not all at the same time. Um, this is what you might get for breakfast there. It's a little bit of that a chia, whatever stuff with some granola and some berries. And I had some coffee. And to the right, you see, I decided to just get a separate thing of that steamed milk to put into my coffee. Oh dear, this is harsh. Takes a cup away and throws it against the French. Ouch. You're making tea wrong. No microwave for you. Well, microwave is the wrong way to make tea, too. Oh my, that's harsh. Throwing it at the French. Okay, here's another time. I guess I just wanted snacks. So I got some coffee there. Oh, and I took some great okay. I might have been known to be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna eat these," and maybe put them in my purse and saved them for later. So you see I have a banana, some peanut butter crackers, Ritz Bits, and some green tea for later, because that's just how I am. I was shameless at the French lounge because I actually stuffed a bunch of croissants in my purse and brought them back with me to America. It's like, "Let's have French croissants because they do croissants better." Chrysanthemum's laughing. Okay, I'm sorry I did that sin against tea. My goodness. Look who's here. It is Steve Kenobi. Hello, Teresa and Company. I do hope all of you are well today. Well, I was okay till Potato Revan started judging me for how I made my tea. So it's just the way it is. And yes, I am that shameless. And in I did the same in the Irish one as well. I was pretty shameless. Oh boy. I know. I'm so sorry. I'm a terrible perfect. Oh, there we go. The liquid sin I just walked into. Okay, fine. Everybody's judging me. Everyone's judging me. Just judge away. But you know what? The best way to drink your drink is the way you like to drink your drink. Ah, there's also a nice little chandelier. I thought I'd show that off in the ceiling. Hey, you want to talk about something messed up? You're going to see something messed up in a second. For reasons I will never know, this is the women's restroom. Now, I happen to like red, and it's a lovely restroom. It has that, as you can see, that really fancy sink, and they give you really nice hand cream and a towel and everything. But what the hell? To do that in a women's restroom? Yes, thank you, Genevieve. You're nice. Everyone has a different style. Oh gosh, the best way to drink tea is correctly. Yeah, why? Yeah, it looks like a murder scene. Yeah. Yeah, well, I was gonna say, and especially if it is a full moon, if you catch my meaning, that's the last thing you wanna see when you go into a restroom. I don't know if it's some sort of sick joke or what. Yeah, here's a close up. So here's the stall, and as you walk to the stall, this is what you have waiting for you, a murder scene. It's just terrible. It's all just terrible. "Did I steal the chandelier as well?" said Steeg. "No, I did not." And yes, Genevieve is agreeing with me. Nope. Yep, darn right, nope. It's it's just I just don't even know what to say. Ew, yeah. And we'll just forget. We'll just leave that. All right, now this technically is not the lounge, but they do have something called minute suites. They have these minute suites in the Dallas airport. They have them in the North Carolina airport, the Charlotte airport, and here in Atlanta. I have once or twice taken advantage of this, but only when I have a really severe delay or layover and I'm just so exhausted because it is a bit pricey. They're like little miniature pods, little hotel rooms, but way smaller than a hotel room. Now they have things that you can buy, some snacks and stuff. Don't. I go to one of the little shops there, the newsstands, and get some snacks to bring inside because they are way inflated here. Oh yeah, it looks like infamous. Yeah. Mhm. So it's called the Travelers Retreat, the Minute Suites, and because you rent them by the minute. Now, I don't know why someone would rent it for like 15 minutes. That's ridiculous. But where is it? It is B16. B16. Not quite like the Japanese hour bed. It's a little more than that. Yeah, they rent out a cubby hole with a bed and rent it by the hour. Yes. Not quite, but close, as you will see. So if you want to go there, B16. All right. So this is a couch where you can use it as a couch, or as you can see, I used it as a pull-out bed. I don't know if you can tell, there's a bed here, and then you pull this out, there's a bed here. Unfortunately, you can't level it, so you can't really make it a double bed. But I often pull out this and just take off my shoes and flop if I really, really need to sleep. Um, Steek says, "Rent a B-16 bomber." Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure how that'd be possible. Potato Ribbon says, "I think airports should rent out rooms for layovers that is over 4 hours. They would make a killing." Yeah. Well, they kind of do this. And if you do have access to the lounge, for the most part, I use the lounge. I use this only under certain circumstances. I've done it a few times. So you have this here. And then you have look at that nice tissue box and a clock with an alarm, which I used. I came here when I was on my way to Dublin, and I was really trying to do my best to get my rhythm with Ireland, and we had a really late flight. All right. And then if you want to work, why? But I guess if you really want to, you have a computer keyboard. You also have a flat screen TV. Sometimes I've put on some of those YouTube things with like the ocean and all that to help me go to sleep. And once again, snacks. There's also a small mini fridge, but they'll charge you for them as you leave, and it's really, really expensive. But again, worth it to have the privacy and a place to truly sleep. Do a live stream from the Miss Martin travels. I maybe, but you need to have 1,000 subs to live stream. They made that new stupid rule. Hello, Gravy D. Thank you for being here. We're just now in the minute suites. All right, and now we're going to go back to another lounge. Uh-oh, did I not put? Let me see. Oh, don't get sick. Okay, I'm going to go back slower. I forgot to put the map up for this one. This is the B lounge. The A lounge in the airport. And off the top of my head, I don't know where it is. I even had a map, but I have failed. Traveler rule: never ever touch mini fridge. Remember, mini fridge is made of acid. Yeah, she says that she is live streaming. Oh, yes, I can, but I can't live stream with my phone. I can't live stream with my phone because, they won't let you do that. And my laptop and I'm not going to bring all that equipment with me. So anyways, this is the A lounge. I'm not as crazy about the A lounge. It usually gets a little bit crowded, too crowded. It's a little smaller. I don't know. I just don't like it as much. But as you can see, you have the chairs, places to plug things in. And this is where we're talking about the bar menu. I was talking about the liquor, etc. So you can get complimentary selection and premium upgrades and scan to see the menu. So the well drinks and cheap wines are free, but if you want to get something better, like Woodburn or proper French wine, is there any other kind? Then you need to pay for it. And for their specialty cocktails, also you need to pay for those. If you want to, you can use your points for those special drinks. And they have sanitation stuff here too, because it's good to be sanitized. Like most lounges, they have a board thing where you can look to see your flight. Is it delayed? Is it on time? Is it going to board soon? Whatever. And they have international clocks. I don't think if you can we can tell quite here, but usually it'll have like Paris, Rome, Moscow. It has major cities, Tokyo. Hello, Corey Cochran. Hello. Thank you for being here. Always good to see everybody. Yay. We're talking airport lounges. This is the A Delta Sky Lounge in Atlanta. Here's a close up of the seats. I think we've seen similar ones, but see how they butterfly out. See, I like it. You just you get a lot of room, and they're made for potato ribbon people that have legs. You can see there's plenty of space and little pillows. You don't like those? Oh, and then the curved, different kind of curved chairs here. And this is the business area. You can see better the little cubbies and a printer, etc. If you don't want that. Okay. I meant for people that are tall. All right. You're going to see various meals I got here. This is the breakfast. It was some potatoes and little omelet things, but they're like little muffins, but they're omelets. I forget what those are called. Sometimes I think they're called egg bites. Okay, here's another time I was there. I decided to have grits with a bagel. So you see a bagel with grits. Yeah, yeah, it's actually pretty good. And it is all you can eat, but you know, ain't aren't mine. I like carrying them around with me. Yeah. Okay. And they have some fresh fruit. Looks like we have some pears and some oranges, bananas. This is as you're coming in, you can get these. And once again, the cappuccino area, which I love so much, where I can get those things that Potato Revan was judging me for. They have different syrups and flavors. Here's some honey for your tea. Here's some milk and cream. And they also, of course, have hot water. They serve Starbucks coffee. Oh, there's some looks like baseball. This is a little sports area where people were watching the sports. Got a long table and more chairs. They have them like sectioned off like this. Like it's still one big room, but with just little sections. Oh, is that it? It is it. When we get to General Pickett and I have no division. Okay. Maybe I'll find somewhere in some digital black hole my pictures from the Dublin and the Paris, but I honestly think I'll never find them, and maybe there weren't too many of them. Maybe that's why I can't find them. So that's it. Some airport lounges and where I am haunting when I am out traveling. Have any of y'all ever been to an airport lounge? What is grits? I've never had it. Oh, it's like a how do you describe grits? My goodness. Well, if you've ever seen My Cousin Vinny, you know that no self respecting Southerner ever makes instant grits. It's kind of like cream of wheat, but a little bit different. Genevieve says, if you were flying with a character or two from Star Trek or some other, which is it? Oh, well, Mr. Gold, any day. Absolutely. Just saying hello and leaving like. Have a good day, you all. Well, thank you, Raquel. I appreciate that. I've not been to an airport lounge. Okay. Yeah. If you have the opportunity to do so, take advantage. It's worth it. Well, let me rephrase that. It's worth it if you have some time in an airport. As I've told you, I need to have about an hour and a half before I will go. And my current plan is I pay as I go. So you pay for it one way or another, but I what is it? It's about $40. But it is worth it when you consider that everything in an airport costs about $40 anyways. Like, you go to McDonald's and it's expensive, but you get all you can eat food, you get all you can to drink, including alcoholic drinks, and you get those really nice chairs, and most important of all, you get privacy. You're not just out there in the hallway with a bunch of screaming people. To me, it's worth it. Potato Rowan says Dublin Airport is $30 entry economy free business class. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. Actually, that's a better deal than what we have. You know, free business class. Yes. I went business class. I really liked doing that because not only did we go to the lounge, we also had like an escort. It was really nice who came and brought us to the airplane. Dublin Airport was really, really hospitable. You know, I love it. I love all of it. All right, so that's it. That is the airport lounges, what I currently have. If I find more, I will and throw them in. I'm sure the next time, I don't know what the next Teresa Travels is going to be, but please stay tuned here at Miss Martin Muses. Um, this Thursday night is going to be Pub Crawl with Jock Nerdy, topic to be determined. Also, next Tuesday with Demogeni. So if you don't follow Demogeni, go ahead and follow him. I'm going to be doing some more live streams, and let me see. I have some stuff planned, some musings, some stuff on the Constitution. I'm starting a thing called We the People. It's going to be We the People Wednesdays. And keep your eyeballs open for my Wheel of Time. Was it Fire and Ice, as well as other videos of food, etc., and nerdy stuff. It's from Irish culture, says Potato Reverend. Very hospitable. You are correct. Take care, everyone. Thank you, Potato Reverend. Thank you, Genevieve, Gravy D, Corey Cochran. We had Raquel stop by. Let's see, Astig, Chrysanth. Who else? I want to make sure I catch everyone. If I missed anyone, I do apologize. It does jump Bones been here. And all of you that have been lurking and all of you that are going to be watching on the replay. I appreciate you all so much. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day. And be certain if you are in an airport lounge, take advantage of the cappuccino machine.